4 litres. 4 litres of Jim Beam, which is maybe $56, $57. Look at the size of it. Look at it. It's huge. So anybody says that Japan is expensive, they must be eating in the wrong spots. It's bizarre how many people ride these trains. Look at the teeth on that thing. Ouch. Can't get much fresher than that. That is for sure. Look at it. Beautiful. Where to now? Where do we go? Look at this. Handmade Japanese knives. That knife there is about $3 grand. $60, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in there. $15 a bite just about. But anyway, it's definitely a must to come and have a look in this joint. So we're staying in the Daiichi Hotel in Tokyo. As you can see, it's very, very nice hotel. Just about to have some brekkie. Just looking down into the lobby, off where all the restaurants are up here. So we're going to go and have big buffet style this morning, we think. We'll go and have a look anyway, but yeah, she's definitely a very nice hotel, this one. She's a ripper reader. So here we've got the old buffet. We've decided that we're going to go upstairs because they don't have real coffee. They don't have fried eggs or poached eggs, but it looks pretty good. Look at the desserts. Caramel custard pudding. Ah, this is better. Much, much better. This is what we like. Nice sit-down tables. Beautiful. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you.
Hi.
All right. First course is here for brekkie. What do we got? Fruit, yogurt, salad, soup, orange juice, cappuccino. Perfect. Happy?
Yep.
Round 2, eggs Benedict, juice, coffee, fried eggs on toast.
No toast.
Oh, it's just fried eggs, no toast. Oh. My eggs Benedict looks good. Dig in. So these guys here, the old workers here, they literally cut this out this morning, jackhammered it up, and then they had the excavator come in and dig a great big huge hole, and now they're re-bitumening again, and they've got the whole thing done in one day. It's just incredible. If that was the old Tamworth Council, it'd take them 2 months to do this. Like, they literally cut it out, got all the bitumen out, dug out all the dirt, repacked all more dirt into it, and now they're re-bitumening again. It's absolutely insane. It's unreal. So I've just come back, and they've put the pedestrian crossing down in there as well. And one thing I didn't mention before is that they haven't blocked off the road. Arigato gozaimasu. And also, it's raining, and they're so helpful. Look at this, what they've done in a day. Oh, he's cleaning the road down. Cleaning up the mess, cleaning the road down. They've done all this in a day. Unreal. Old mate's putting his little roller back on there. That's the machine that they dug out the road with. Just so efficient. It would literally take them a couple of months to do that in old Oz, especially Tamworth. All right, we're back in the old Don Quixote, which is the mega convenience store. We're going to get some bourbon. What do we got here? Wow. Glenfiddich, 15-year-old Glenfiddich is $92. Glenlivet, 14-year single malt is 7,890 yen. which is, oh, I don't know, 85 bucks or something. This is what I like. Have a go at these, the size of these, and oh my goodness, have a look at the Maker's Mark. Oh, that's in a glass bottle too. That is huge. What size is that? 1.75 litres. And it's, well, the Dewars is 32,000, which is maybe $37. 4 litres. 4 litres of Jim Beam, which is maybe $56, $57. Look at the size of it. Look at it. It's huge. What a gem. Can't take that back, unfortunately. So I'll just have a look here and see what I'm going to get. Maybe a Maker's Mark. Where's the litre bottles of Maker's Mark? Or Wild Turkey. I might get a bottle of Wild Turkey maybe. What's that? That's a litre. That is about $27 for a litre. That's ridiculous. Well, we've got the rare breed. Ooh, single barrel JD. That looks good. It's 700 mil. That is about 55 bucks. Cheap as chips. Anyway, we'll have a look and see what I'm going to get. I wouldn't mind a litre of Maker's Mark, but it doesn't look like they've got them. That's a litre. Yep, that's a litre. I'll grab a litre of Maker's Mark, I think. They're about 35 bucks. How could you go wrong? Oh, actually, you could go wrong. What do we got here? This is 750 ml of Gentleman Jack. Gentleman Jack, that's about 37 bucks. Oh, the choices. It's too hard to make a choice. Which one? I think I'll still go for the Maker's Mark. So not only do they have everything cheap as chips, but this is tax-free. So we'll see how we go with the tax-free. As you can see, it's just lights everywhere and busy. Oh yeah, they put it in a tax-free bag. Unreal. So that's, we can carry it on as hand luggage. Perfect. That's what we want. Unreal. So I had to pull the pin on the old tax-free because I got one bottle of Maker's Mark and it wasn't enough for tax-free. So we've come back and now we've got a gazillion things. We've got a whole trolley full of things. Hang on, we'll have a look.
Inside here. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So we've got backpack, we've got all sorts of... Oh yes, we're in another little... Down under the railway station, another little classic Japanese restaurant where we're going to have some gyozas and dumplings. Yum yum. So anybody says that Japan is expensive, they must be eating in the wrong spots. Because we've got a pork dish here with a couple of eggs, salad, soup. Sarah's got the soup.
Delicious.
And we've got what are those things there again? The bean thing?
This one?
Yeah.
Sago.
Oh, sago. Then we've got beer, gin and tonic. We've got a couple of dumplings, a couple of dim sims, spring roll, rice, soup again, and it is 2,916 yen, which is about, what, $35. So there's nothing expensive about this, that is for sure. So anyway, cheers. Cheers, Sarah.
Cheers.
Yum yum, dig in. This dumpling is absolutely beautiful. No idea what's in it, but it is so nice. Really, like it just falls to bits. Mouth watering. Yum yum. Back in the subway. We're finding our way around in the subway alright, eh? Seem to be doing okay, finding our way around. Once you sort of get a gist of which line you're on and which way you got to go and everything, it's actually quite easy. It's not too bad. So that's us there, platform number 6. We're going to Tsukiji by the looks, and there's quite a lot of people on the platform too. These things are just busy all day, all night, every line. So they've got different lines that go from different stations. So you just got to make sure you get on the right station, and the train is packed. It's absolutely packed. Inside, she is chock-a-block. Standing room only. We've got the old school playground in there. She's synthetic. Inside the big high-rises everywhere. Yeah. Up and over. She's a bit cloudy in the old Tokyo Parade. Got a Buddhist temple here. Doesn't look like it's that old. It doesn't look like a traditional sort of Buddhist temple either. And it's got some reconstruction going on. Looks like we can go and walk up in there. Want to go and have a little bit of a squeeze? So here we have old mate Shinran Shonen, the founder of the Jodo Shinshu teachings, born in Kyoto. Spring of 1173 at the close of the Heian period. His father was Hino Aranori of the Fujiwara clan. And little is known about his mum. So, since the Hino family was acquainted with Confucianism, it is assumed that Shinran had been taught Chinese classes since early childhood. At the age of 9, Shinran entered the Buddhist priesthood under the guidance of Jen and received the name Han Men. Look at that, I read all that from that, because I can read Japanese. Not. Read the English version. And all the cherry blossoms are starting to come out. Look at that. This place would be insane in spring with the cherry blossoms. We've got a nice little birdie up in there. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. In search for hibachi. It sounds like there's a protest going on up there. But we're going searching. I had a look today. I reckon there's one down here, along underneath the train station here, with all these restaurants again. Oh, we've got someone speaking up here. All right. Yes, this is it. This is the joint. Let's go down here and get some hibachi. So we're just in the restaurant with the Japanese grills everywhere, waiting for a table. I meant to make a booking this afternoon, but I forgot. Silly me, because it's packed. But hopefully we'll get a table quite soon. So this is the hibachi grills. Yum yum. Can't wait, looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get a table. Each little grill's got their own little exhaust fan. What we got? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. There's probably about 25 little tables with grills on it. It's awesome. And you cook your own food on the little grill. All right, we've got the grill. Old mates next door are getting stuck into it. We're just waiting. Yum yum. Got some drinks coming and we're ready to roll. Woohoo! I ordered the mega, but I didn't think she was going to be this big. Look at the size of it. Oh yeah, baby. A draft beer on tap. Get some of that into you. All right, we're all good to go. We've got the old hibachi going. The grill, it's got a bit of lamb here. Have a bit of a bo peep. Just got that off. Oh, a bit of lamb. Tara's cooking up some snags and some veggies there. Look at that. So here's our cuts of lamb that we've got. We've got shoulder loin, round, shoulder, tenderloin, and we've got some sausages there. And they're cooking up, yum, yum, quite nicely there. Got the sausages. Yeah, veggies are there. Wow, what a feast. We've got one tenderloin to go. Old mates next door are still going. We've got some more here. This place is just an absolute machine. It's insane. Just going absolutely mad. There's so many meals and so many drinks, and they are all just flat out. They're all really, really happy and just working their butts off. It's awesome. Absolutely awesome. So here we are, the old pedestrian crossing that old mates ripped up this morning. Good as new, all in a day's work. Look at that. Wish they could do that sort of stuff at home. No little, wow, what a job. Just feel like another beer. So we'll just slip into the old Family Mart here and slip up to the old Ridgy Didge, aka fridge, and grab a couple of the old asahes, I think. Yeah, just a couple of them. That'll just work like a treat. I'll just go up there. What are they? 204 yen, which is like 250 each. Perfect. Grab two of them. All good for the evening. So this is the main street of Ginza that we're walking down. This is the ritzy part of Tokyo, where things are very expensive. We've got Patek Philippe down there. We'll have a few more things up here. Rolex is up here somewhere. Dior, Christian Dior. Look at these handbags, worth a fortune. A little bit of rain, but it's not too bad. And of course, it's busy. Always busy in Tokyo. So we've got Yves Saint Laurent across the street, Valentino, tobacconist here, which I'm sure we've got the fine cigars. Oh yeah, there they are. There's the cigars. All different pipes and things. Very cool. So still walking along the old Ginza. Ginza 5 is the intersection here that we're at. We've got Prada across the road there. Chanel. The old train is packed. What time is it? 12:30 at Chock-a-Block. It's bizarre how many people ride these trains. What? Seiji. And I was calling it Taruki or something. Wow. I'm mad. Alright, smashed it. I think one thing that's very, very important is when you do your old maps and stuff to work out which exit you need to go out of. So you come out at the right end. Come out at the right end of the train station. Yeah, you lose your ticket now. Alright, got to get my ticket. Chuck it out. Now we've got to go and find where we've got to go. Where to now? Where do we go? Go and walk. Okay, we've found the markets. Seafood. Oh, shrimp and crabs and things, and they're all alive.
I wonder if that's article.
180 bucks for a full crab. That's expensive. Or 200 bucks, it's 18,000 yen. Please pay first. Look at this. So we're heading into the thick of the markets here now. Oh, look at all this stuff here. Sashimi. Look at the squid. Look at all this stuff here. The squid. What have we got there? Some scallops. Oysters. Wow, the oysters are huge. And sea urchins. Huge. Oh, look at the prawns. Crab legs. Oh, look at the shrimp there on the sweet shrimp. Look at the size of them. Lobsters, everything. So we got everything packaged here. Yep. What have we got? No idea what it is, but there's stuff everywhere. Oh, we've got... Hang on, Sarah. Look at the dried calamari stuff here. We've got dried squid there. Calamari. Dried squid. Wow, look at it. My goodness me. Have a go at this. Oh, wow. Look at that. Classic. What a classic. Everyone here is all lined up for this restaurant. Must be good. We've got a mountain cat. Have a go at it. Look at the teeth on that thing. Ouch. You wouldn't want to get bitten by that. That is for sure. Look at this. We've got the tuna sushi, tuna sashimi. Old mate up there sharpening his knife. Can't get much fresher than that. That is for sure. Look at it. Beautiful. So this is actually the old fish markets. There's a lot of places that fish markets have actually moved. So yeah, as I was saying, the old fish markets, that's why a lot of these places here are shut. They've moved to fish markets. But there's still a few traditional families here selling stuff to a lot of Japanese and also a lot of tourists. Because it's a very touristy spot, but it's still very traditional Japanese, that's for sure. So some more little restaurants in true Tokyo style. Restaurants absolutely everywhere. We've got the big prawn, oysters, mussels, clams, scallops, urchins. Ooh, sea urchins. And old mate Mr. Big Prawn. I don't know if I want a sea urchin. Oh, and here we've got the old steaks. Red meat skewer. Yummo. Oh, here we go. This is what we're talking about. Look, but don't touch. Look at these knives. They don't look sharp, do they? Look at this. Handmade Japanese knives. How much are they? 86,900 yen, which is about $700. Cheap.
Here's a cheap one, only $99. Bargain. That little one there.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's only nearly $100 for a little tiny one. These ones aren't too badly priced. They're $100. That one's even less. It's $80.
We have the
They're
space we
awesome
could do with a new
knives.
knife set,
Look at them. Yeah,
but we don't have the weight.
definitely very nice looking knives, aren't they? Beautiful. I like these. They look great. So I've got a few more knives here going up in price, of course. And this particular knife here is 283,800 yen, which that knife there is about $3,000. Here we've got all the different nuts. Really, really nice. So this is a coffee peanut, it's really nice. Wasabi's, not really big on the wasabi, but we've got some coffee peanuts, and we've gone for the sesame the sesame cashews. They are yummy. Really good. All different flavoured nuts. Really nice. Really nice. Very yummy. Look at the size of the crab claws. Man, they're huge.
When it's that big, it's probably really nice because you don't have to. You get a decent bite.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Huge big crab claws.
Mandy was here, we could go in and try it.
Yeah. And then over here we've got the Wagyu beef. Let's have a bit of a close look at that because that is just... There's a piece there. Look at how much fat there is in there. There's hardly any meat. But that is good fat apparently. And he's cooking some up there on the teppanyaki. Awesome. Oh, look at this, some more. Sorry. Put the broly down in here. Have a go at the size of the shrimp, the scallops, king crab, snow crab, sashimi. Look at the size of these crab claws. Huge big oysters, and look at the size, the shrimp. You get an idea of how big they are. There, I'll put my hand down there. They're huge, massive. That is so big. They're bigger than the lobsters. There's some more prawns up the back there. Some scallops and clams. Wow. Fresh. Squid. The squid's only $10. That's not too bad. Abalone, turban shell. Haven't heard of that one before. Scallops. And there's the miso. Oh, we got some eel. Bit of eel there. More shrimp. Oh, we got the sea urchins. Wow, all sea urchins. I don't think I'll be eating them. Anyway, and then we've got the size of the oysters. They're about $12 each. So we've got the Kobe beef there. The Kobe beef, and we've got the Wagyu sirloin. Look at that. That's 17,200 yen or 180 bucks. But there's about 200 for that, or you get for about 60 bucks you get the Wagyu beef stick. 60 bucks, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces in there. $15 a bite just about. Well, it started to rain. I sort of thought that everything was getting packed up because it was starting to rain, but it's not. Everything actually closes down. What have we got cooking here? What is that? Squid. Cooking some squid up there on the barbecue. Barbie. Grilled eel. More eel. I love their eel. King crab. It's just crab and eel and prawns and things everywhere. I suppose it is the fish market, so you'd expect that they'd have a lot of that stuff around everywhere. Well, this is definitely something to experience. The fish markets. The outer market, it's called, the old outer market fish markets. The name of the place, I can't pronounce it because I thought it was Tsukiji or something, but it's not. It's spelled Tsukiji. It's Suzuki, or I'm not sure, no idea. But anyway, it's definitely a must to come and have a look in this joint. That is for sure. It's unreal. And look, we've found something that's not fish or seafood orientated. Oh, little bowls and chopsticks. I wouldn't mind a good pair of chopsticks. Oh, soup spoons. Want some of them? They're $3 each though. All the little animals. there. Look at all this tea. These. Got stuff in here. So some more knives. They're just unreal, these knives. They are so good. What's that? That's $1,200 for one down the bottom. Beautiful. Absolute pieces of art. They are literally works of art, these things. Works of art. And here we have all the different varieties of sea urchins. They don't really look that appetising to me. It's sea urchin. There's a bit of salmon with sea urchin on top of it there. And then we've got... What is this stuff? No idea what this stuff here is. Tzafuki filled with plenty of red bean paste. And we've got some other stuff here, and then we've got strawberries. Strawberries, and more strawberries. Pretty big strawberries. Alright, more that. And then what have we got here? Ice cream. Maybe. Some ice cream. Soft drinks, ice cream. So we've just stumbled on another little alleyway, and you won't believe what's in it. Restaurants, and more restaurants. There's just gazillions of them. There's so many restaurants, and this is just in Shimbashi. Like around the whole of the Tokyo area vicinity, there's just thousands of restaurants. I suppose there's millions of people here to feed, so why not? So we're just in here in this one. Dropped in there quite early. And there's another one there, This one here's got the old Wagyu beef. Another one there. Just everywhere. It's awesome. Love it. Absolutely love the Japanese food. And I guess when there is that many. Well, we've found another little gem of a Japanese restaurant. We're late for lunch and early for dinner. We're going to have a quick feed before we go to the airport. A few skewers or something. Yum yum. Now's about the time when I wish I had Google Translate on my phone. But I haven't activated the SIM because I didn't want to pay any extra to old mate Telstra, because they're a rip-off as it is. It can't understand a single thing. But fortunately, we have a little machine here, a little ordering machine. And look at that, we've gone for the English version. So if we look at yakitori, we have here, we got down here, so lucky we had this because you wouldn't know what you're ordering. We've got chicken cartilage, chicken skin, chicken liver, chicken tail, chicken heart, or chicken gizzards. So I'm glad we didn't order any of that. Right, it looks like our little English thing's done us good. It looks like it's just normal chicken.
Fried chicken.
Yeah, a bit of fried chicken thighs or something.
And the noodles on top.
What have they got for desserts? Soft igloo shaped pudding, chocolate parfait. Yukimi dafuku with roasted soybeans. What's it? Oh, freshly fried long Cheerio. Grass-fed ice cream. Grass-fed ice cream, huh? Honey flavoured. What's this one here? Ah, the old ice cream with the sauce. But I can't read it because it's in Japanese. Alright, that just about wraps it up for the old Japan 2025. head back into the hotel here, have a couple of chilly ones, do some editing, and then get ready to get on the plane back to Sydney and then drive our big 6-7 hour drive tomorrow back to the farm. Yeah. Anyway, if we get a little bit tired, we'll just drop in somewhere, maybe Muswellbrook, Scone, somewhere along the way. If we get tired, we'll pull in for a snooze, stay the night, and then refreshed. But anyway, we'll see how we go. We should be okay. So, made it into the departure lounge. Yay, having a quick beer.
Won't be quick, we've got a couple of hours.
So I was having wine.
Both got aisle seats.
Oh, aisle seats, yeah. So it was a bit of a dilemma. We had a bit of a problemo because we bought some grog duty free because the old Maker's Mark was as cheap as chips, like $35 or something for a litre. And of course, you can't take it on the plane. Even though it is in the duty free bag, you can't get it through customs. Which luckily the girls at the counter advised us that we couldn't take it through. So I had to repack my bag and take out a ski boot. And I've got a ski boot in the old backpack in here. So lucky I bought this bigger backpack because I did fear that that would be the case. So I've actually got 2 backpacks. So I'm hoping that they're going to let me on being one of the people that I despise.
So
a bag hog.
Basically, the goal is you can buy the duty-free alcohol in Japan, and there's no check to see whether you take it out again.
No,
so
that's
you
right.
could basically say you're taking it out, and
yeah, as long as you got a passport, produce a passport, you go and get your grog duty-free, and then you're laughing. Anyway.
Happy days.
Yeah. So.
Unless they ding you and go, no, you bought too much.
Maybe. Anyway, it's in the bag, and let's hope that they don't blooming knock the top off the bottle and everything in the bag smells like bourbon. But you've got, what have you got in yours?
I've had that happen before.
Yeah.
I've got a bottle of, what did I end up buying?
We've got Tristan a bottle of Jim Beam honey.
I've got a little bottle of gin that we bought on the way in that I never drank.
Never drank it.
And then I've got a bottle of peach or apple bourbon for Tristan, and I got a bottle of Cointreau for when the girls get together, and a bottle of Tia Maria for when the girls get together.
Oh, Tia Maria, Cointreau, and Tristan's actually got Jim Beam honey.
Oh, I knew it was something. Bourbon.
Yeah.
Well, Jim Beam's bourbon.
Yeah, but it's not peach or apple or whatever you said. Anyway.
Well, that was the choices. There were lots of choices.
And FYI, beer at the airport, $20. So pretty well when they've abandoned this mine, they've just knocked down the houses and left the foundations. So if you just do a bit of looking around, all will be revealed over here at the town square. It was certainly a dodgy little track to get in here, that's for sure. This is what I was looking for. An old pit. And it's funny, you know, you sort of should think Queensland, Northern Territory, when you have bodies of water like this, what else do you usually have? Yep, crocodiles.